Max Payne, a game released in 2001 and a childhood sensation of the millennials. Unfortunately for me, I live on the other side of the globe, where we only had a second-hand crappy family laptop when I was in 8th grade, which barely ran Microsoft Word, so I never really got a chance to play video games up until I turned 19 this year. So going to college, had to get a new laptop with NVIDIA 3050 because it's obviously needed for coding. Now within a couple of days I ended up making a list of games that I always wanted to play, and the top one on the priority was Max Payne. I loaded up the game and my expectations were quite low because I don't have much to compare it with. I mean, Modern Warfare was incredible, but games like those are rare, so I just decided to let it roll and see where it leads to. And I was fairly surprised with what it had to offer, like considering it was released 21 years ago. So let's begin with the basics. The controls of the game is the usual WASD movement, like nothing special except we have one small thing on this corner. It slows down time for a short while. It may seem like a useless thing, but it actually helps a lot in future enemy encounters when the going gets tough, so that's interesting. As for the basic premise of the story, Max Payne is an NYPD whose wife and newly born daughter got killed by mobsters. Now to take revenge, he sets his path as a DEA detective where he fights one gang leader after another, only to find out that there's a bigger organization behind all of this. And with the help of some other important people and killing hundreds if not thousands, he makes his way to the final boss. Like literally, you have to become bloodthirst massacrist to proceed forward. There's just so much of killing. And to become that, we have weapons like a bat and different types of pistols, shotguns, Ingram, Colt Commando, this one's my favorite, and sniper as well. Grenade launcher, Molotov cocktail, and grenade. And with the slowdown time function, you can make the most of all of these weapons. Some of them you'll get only after you proceed far enough in the story and complete different missions. And as for the mission and level design, I would say they're on a bit simpler side on difficulty level. It's not as tricky as if you have played Resident Evil 4, where you had to solve a lot many puzzles which took a lot of time. It's not as tricky as that. It's just over here you open the door, kill, and we'll get a cutscene in the form of a visual novel, save the game and repeat. It may seem a bit bland, but the different level design makes it interesting. Like in one mission you had to chase a person through connecting rooftops, in another you are hallucinating in your dream and had to get past a mirage or something. Another you had to escape a blowing restaurant. So you get the idea. Level design is quite interesting and unique, and with the petrifying music it just blends in perfectly, which makes it fun to play. And another interesting thing that I found is that you can flush the toilet or turn on tap water or shower. I mean, things like these weren't necessary to add, but the developers still did it, meaning they weren't just making it for the sake of making it and printing money, but were more focused on how to make the player's experience much better, which makes the overall experience much better. Or maybe a lot of games do that, I don't know, it's just something I didn't expect. To wrap it all up, Max Payne is an amazing game story-wise, but graphically it has aged. I've seen videos of new games coming out, and when we compare it to them, let's be real, there's no competition from a visual perspective unless you are specifically into it. But yeah, if you want something quite fun to play, or you want to try something else apart from the mainstream AAA titles, and you're looking for a good story and music, this one's definitely for you. You won't regret spending your time on it, so if you haven't played it yet, check it out, it's fun. And if I made you reminisce about this game or you found this video interesting, please press the like button. And for more videos like this, you can also subscribe to this channel. That'll be all. And that's it. And that's it. And that's it.